Hello everyone, welcome to Katharine's Creatures. This is a series where I get to talk a little bit about and touch base upon various mythological beast beings and the like pulled from lore worldwide. And I always like to preface by saying that I'm not a linguist, so if I mispronounce anything, I do apologize in advance. And the second thing I'll note right now is I'm actually having some construction done in the basement. We're remodeling, so if you hear any background noise, that's what's going on, and I do apologize. Now, today I wanted to talk about the Barong, or the Barong. Again, not exactly sure on the correct pronunciation for this one. It translates to bear, and it's essentially this kind of lion-like or panther-like creature that stems from the mythology of Bali, Indonesia. And the Barong is viewed as the king of spirits, and he's the leader of the hosts of good. And his arch nemesis is this demon queen called Rangda. So pretty much their stories kind of go around the various tales of the Barong and Rangda doing battle with their host armies, and eventually the Barong always wins in these things. And there's actually a particular dance, that's a ceremonial dance called the Barong dance, that features this particular battle, and so it kind of just depicts this scenario, the situation. The dance itself probably kind of predates or has roots predating the Hindu influences to the area. But again, that's hard to exactly pinpoint. Now, the Barong is depicted, as I kind of mentioned, this kind of panther, lion-like creature, typically having some kind of large mane upon its head. It's usually accompanied by two monkeys of various sorts. And usually the long fur, the mane, is red. The rest of his fur is depicted as white. And he is known to wear various gilded jewelry and adorned with pieces of mirror upon him. So this very kind of striking, again, visual image of this creature. Some people have actually said that based on the descriptions and how the Barong is portrayed, there are similarities to his look and that of a Pekingese dog. Of course, Barong is a far greater creature entity, and again, this king of all the hosts of good and various good entities and spirits that follow him. And again, going back, the true origin and how old this lore goes, it is hard to say, but there is a lot of suggestions that, again, it is this Hinduism, this probably stemming from this predating form of animistic worship. So those that kind of worship animal spirits for their religious purposes. Now, there's one other thing I wanted to note today about this, and I'm hoping next week I will feature a little bit more, not only on the Barong, but focusing particularly on the demon queen, Rangda. But for today, I kind of want to end by saying there are variations of Barong's look. Obviously, the lion one is probably the most well-known, and again, kind of reflected in the dance, the ritualistic dance. But there are various Barongs depending on the region that is referring to it, and they are taking the forms of one is a pig, another is a tiger, one is a dog, another is an elephant. And then there is also one that kind of has a shape, this kind of shapeshifter idea behind it, that the Barong takes the form of either a male or a female doll in form, which I thought was kind of very different from the rest of the group. But if you have questions about this or anything else, please post them in the comments below. And until next time, everyone, Skål.